Well, I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out our video update today. I looked back and realized the last video update that I had done was 2 months ago, so I figured it was time to do another one, and in fact, quite a bit has happened since then. So just to give you a few updates, first off, we did go to Belize. I know I told you that one the last one. We went in the end of November. A couple went with us that was looking at Belize, that was trying to decide if they wanted to go or not, and a lot of you are probably wondering why. There in the beginning, we had looked at Belize City, and then went back to Corozal. One of the reasons for that is the couple that was going with us was interested in Belize City, and we were really excited about the possibility of working with this couple. So we thought and prayed about it and said, Lord, if you want us working with this couple, we'd be willing to work in Belize City rather than just in Corozal, but have an extension ministry in Corozal, so that we would be working there as well. And so we prayed about it, felt peace about it. Then as we went to Belize with this couple, neither the couple nor us felt peace about Belize City, which was an answer to prayer because we would prefer, obviously, to stay in Corozal and to be there. So we made up our minds and prayed about it and just said, you know what, Lord, you've confirmed Corozal. This is where you want us to be. This is where we're going to be. And so that's what we're planning on staying now, without turning back and not going to Belize City. So we're excited about that. We're excited that God gave us a closure that we asked for, that we wanted, and so now we know exactly where we want to go, where we want to start the church, and then just what we want to do from there. So we're thankful for that. Also, what's happened since then is that we have sent out a mail out here in the last 2 weeks. It was a 1,100 piece mail out, and really essentially what it was just a letter asking pastors if they had the ability for this spring semester, if you will, if they had ability to allow us to come in and present our ministry. What had happened was that when we came back in August from language school, we were at 90%. And then finding out that we were pregnant with our second child, we told BIMI about that, and we're awaiting the new support level that was required of us. And so as we were waiting, we were figuring that we were still leaving in February. So we were looking at tickets for February because we figured we were at 90%. We'd drop maybe 5-6%, and then we would be able to go from there. Well, when we got our support level back, we had actually dropped from 90% to 68%. So obviously that threw a wrench into the plans, and that was at the end of October that we figured that out. So obviously leaving in February was no longer an option. And so this plea letter is what I call it. What it was just writing the pastor saying, listen, I understand this is late. I understand most of you are booked up for this January through June. But if you have the ability to allow us to come in and present our ministry, if you have an opening, if you have a cancellation, please consider us and allow us to come in and present our ministry, as we're a little behind on the game because originally we weren't thinking we would be here for this part of the year, so we didn't schedule any meetings for it, figuring that we weren't going to be here. So then we sent about 600 of those letters out. Actually, today I'm going to send out another 500, the rest of them today, so that it wasn't just a huge thing. In fact, the 600 that we sent out, we've gotten 6 churches from that have gotten in touch with us and wanted to schedule meetings. So I sent out 700 packets when we first started Deputation, and in fact, none of those packets got us a meeting. It was by word of mouth from other missionaries that pastors called us and had us come in. So that's a huge blessing to have 6 churches out of 600 packets so far to want us to come in and to present our ministry and share our burden for Belize with the people. So please continue to pray for us. We are excited about having our second baby. May 3rd is the due date. So we're excited about that. Obviously, I have to block off a couple weeks there to not have Deputation because of the baby coming, at least for Brittany. I'll be traveling by myself there for about 2 weeks on either side of her delivery date. So just keep us in prayer that God will work everything out. We really want to be in Belize by the end of the summer, beginning of fall. We know He can do that. It was just a matter of us putting in our side of the work and allowing Him to work through us. So pray for these letters as they go out today, that God would allow them to work in pastors' hearts, and that they would be able to see our burden, our passion for the people of Belize, and that they would hop on board with us, and that we would be able to get to Belize quick and to be able to witness to the lost souls there in Belize. Thank you again for watching this video update. I know that the people that are watching this really do pray for us, so thank you so much for that, and please continue to pray for us. Thank you so much, and God bless.